We want to go visit our territories.
Before the pandemic, conflicts over a natural gas pipeline paralyzed the country.
The RCP is enforcing injunction.
Sparking a debate over Indigenous rights. The Liberal government is now trying to adjust its approach through Bill C-15, legislation that would implement the United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples through Canadian law. The bill contains clauses affirming the rights of Indigenous peoples to their language, culture, self-determination, and traditional lands. But it's the potential impact on resource development that is the most contentious.
When a First Nation says no to a project, does that mean it's dead?
Conservatives, who stalled similar legislation in the Senate before the last federal election, continue to raise concerns, mainly over the requirement to seek free, prior, and informed consent from Indigenous communities before developments can happen.
It leaves a lot of unanswered questions and potentially the courts to decide that definition.
Consent is not a veto over resource development.
Supporters of the bill say it upholds existing rights that haven't been respected.
The bill is meant to shift that, and that is something quite significant legally, and it's overdue.
But some Indigenous people say Canada's interpretation of the Declaration doesn't advance their sovereignty and lets the government keep the legal upper hand.
Bill C-15 is going to entrench all of that, the colonial status quo.
Half a dozen provinces have already asked the government to delay the bill, worried it could compromise natural resource projects. But the government is pushing ahead, noting the details will be ironed out over 3 years after it becomes law. Olivia Stefanovic, CBC News, Ottawa.